everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are taking a dive into one of my favorite Christmas shows, and that is The Year Without a Santa Claus, where we meet the Miser brothers. I hope you all enjoy this look as much as I did creating it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell icon before you leave so you're notified when new content is uploaded. Don't forget, at the end of the month, we are teaming up with Don't Waste Your Talent on Instagram for another special surprise for Christmas. I hope you all have a wonderful day, stay safe, and make good choices. We're going to take the Milani Rose Water Primer to prep our skin. For concealer, we're going to take the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Primer. And we're going to use our damp beauty blender. Now I'm going to go in and set my face with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Translucent Setting Powder. I am not going to be doing concealer in this video, just because we're taking it in a different way with Heat and Snow Miser. And as always, I'm setting my face with my damp beauty blender. Okay, so now that our face is set, I'm going to go back in with my JH01 Fluffy brush, and I'm going to dust off the excess powder, and then we're going to go in and start working on Snow Miser. Okay, so before I start working on the blue portion of my face, I'm going to go in with the NYX Milk Jumbo Eye Crayon and split my face. Okay, to start, I know I have already set my face with the translucent setting powder, but we're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blood Sugar Palette in the shade Glucose. And I'm just going to go back in with my JH05 Small Fluffy Brush, and I'm going to intensify the white. I'm also going to take that milk crayon and I'm going to color in my eyebrow on the side as well. Now that we've gotten more of the white tone on our Snow Miser side, I'm going to go in with a pencil detail brush using the Makeup a Murder dark blue neon pigment. I'm going to go in around the flame in the center of my face just to etch that out so that way we can work from the middle out. Alright, I'm going to take an MSQ fluffy brush and just start buffing this out a little bit more. So I'm also using the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette in the shade Blue Blood, and I'm using this to kind of blend out the blue because it seems to hold a little bit better than the neon pigment does. Alright, so going back in with the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette, we're going to go in with the shade, Cremated, and for this we're just going to use that same MSQ fluffy brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to contour underneath my cheekbones and give my face some definition. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush . So with the shade Cullinan from the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette, I'm going to take a little bit of that on my Beauty Blender, and I'm going to blend that out underneath my eye just to give it a little bit of pop. Alright, so for our highlighter, we're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Extreme Frost Choking on Ice, which is a very pretty iridescent purple. For this, I am going to take my Jeffree Morphe Star highlighting tapered brush, and I'm going to tap that on my cheekbone. Now that we've had the highlighter added, we're going to go in with our P. Louise Rumor 05 base to prime our eyelids. So going back in with the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette, we're going to go in with the shade Wealthy to set our eyeshadow primer. For the eyes, we're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blue Blood palette in the shade I'm Cold. And we're going to work this into our crease a little bit and up towards the brow bone. So going in with the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette for our crease, we're going to be going in with the shade Deceased. And for this, I'm using the JH38 pointed detail brush. And we're going to work that color into our crease. And then blow it out just slightly. Use the same fluffy brush that we used to put on I'm Cold just to blend this out just slightly. To darken up our outer corner, we're going to go in with Ocean Ice, and we're going to blend that out from our inner corner into the crease. Alright, so now that we've gotten the outer corner done, next we're going to go in with the shade Crystal Flesh, and we're going to be adding this to our inner corner and blending that out into the darker blue. And I'm just using what's left on that darker blue that we used just to blend into that Crystal Flesh shade. With the same packing brush that we put in the Crystal Flesh with, we're going to go over our eyebrows with this just to give them an icy look. I'm also going to take some of the Colourpop Glitter Gel Elsa Frozen 2, the Dark Sea Gel, and I'm going to put that on my eyebrows as well. Okay, so on the Snow Miser side, we are going to go in with our lash adhesive and some gems to add some sparkles. Alright, so off camera I did go ahead and outline the side of Heat Miser. For the yellow, I'm going to be going in with the NikkieTutorialsxBeautyBay Palette in the shade Vla, which is the yellow shade. And I'm going to be blending that out to my ear. Alright, so going back in with the NikkieTutorialsxBeautyBay Palette, we're going to be going in with the shade Redemption, which is that pretty orange shade in the top left-hand corner. I am going to use the same brush we used for the yellow just to blend out and then up. For the top portion of the orange, I'm going to go in with the Orange You Glad Colourpop Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to darken up that top portion using the shade Mimosa Mommy. I am still going to use the same brush that I've been using, and I'm just going to tap into it and blend that in. Moving back into the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, going into right above the orange in red. We're not going super dark red, we're going to go with a lighter red, and we're going to be using the shade Prick from the Blood Sugar palette. Again, I'm still going to use the same brush just to get that nice mixture. Okay, so going back in with the NikkieTutorialsxBeautyBay Palette in the pretty red shade Mikai in the center. We'll be using this to fill out the top portion of our head, and then we'll go from there. So for my eyebrows on the red side, I'm going to take the Colourpop Frozen 2 glitter gel in the color Waterfall. We added a little bit of the glitter to the yellow lipstick. Alright, so now we're going to go in and do the mascara on the Heat Miser side. For the Snow Miser side, I did take the NYX Milk eye pencil and added that to my waterline, as well as just went over my lashes with that really quickly just so they did turn out white. Now I'm going to go in with Tarte Big Ego for the Heat Miser side.